just want to go ahead and put this out there that I did not plan this video at all. I literally just finished watching the finale, the season 6 finale of Once Upon a Time, and I just need to talk to other people who watch Once Upon a Time. The lighting is terrible because it's really late at night. It's almost 10 o'clock. But I have things that I need to say. And I thought I would make a video about it because I'm sure that other fans of the show also have things they would like to say. So I'm just gonna talk. Obviously, in order to say things that I need to say, there are going to be spoilers for the show on here, the entirety of the show, up through the finale. So if you have not watched the finale yet, you need to go and you need to catch up completely on the show and then come back to this video because there's gonna be a lot of spoilers. So if you keep watching and you aren't caught up, don't blame me. Okay, so going into the finale tonight, we knew that there was going to be a season 7. So I was very curious to see what they were going to do, because whenever they filmed it, they didn't know it was going to be renewed, but they knew that certain cast members were leaving. So I'm gonna kind of delve on this a little bit. After the musical episode, we found out that Jennifer Morrison was going to be leaving Once Upon a Time after the end of this season, and I was already getting a little bit skeptical about the possibility of a season 7, because even though there are so many other wonderful, brilliant characters on that show, Emma Swan's not even my favorite, but she is such an important character to all of the storylines in the show. I mean, she is the reason the curse was broken. She's the reason that everything in Storybrooke has been able to happen since Henry brought her there. She broke the first curse. I mean, if Emma had never broken the curse, Snow and Charming never would have been reunited. It wouldn't have put Regina on the path that she got on to become redeemed, and my favorite character on the show, completely. She never would have met Hook, because she wouldn't have known who Hook was. Nothing really, the entire show wouldn't have been able to have happened if Henry had not brought Emma to Storybrooke. So she is like it or not, she is the core character there. And so I was feeling a little bit skeptical about a season 7 without having Emma Swan there, but I was still very hopeful. I mean, there is still a lot that they could have done with the other characters because there's so many great characters on that show. I mean, come on. So I was very sad, but I could see where things could work. It would have been a little weird having Hook there since they just got married. Before you say something about that, Hook is more than his relationship with Emma Swan. He is a fantastic character. But considering the fact that they just got married, it would have been really weird with him like showing up somewhere and then having to excuse why Emma's not around all the time since they are married. And I would say the same thing if it was Hook leaving the show and not Emma. You know what I mean? But anyway. So then a few days later, we found out that Snow White, Charming, Henry, and Belle are also leaving the show. What? So that leaves Regina, Gold, or Rumpelstiltskin, Zelena, and Hook. What are they gonna do? This might have been the same day that we found out about there being a season 7. I think I saw there was going to be a season 7 first. And I was like, yay! I think I saw it when Lana Priya posted it on her Facebook page. And I was so excited because even though I was a little skeptical, I was still really, really sad at the possibility of it ending because it's my favorite show on television right now. And then I saw that article and I was like, but why though? If that many of the cast members are leaving, it's just gonna be weird. So I went into the finale tonight kind of thinking in my head this might be the series finale for me because I don't know if I'm gonna watch next season. At this point I didn't know if I was gonna watch next season. And they had like this little thing on that they do on Once Upon a Time a lot where there's like interviews and stuff and like kind of a pre-show before the show, and so I was watching that and the creators had said something about you will see kind of a sneak peek of what we're gonna do with season 7 in the finale. So then I was like, okay, we're gonna figure out at least what they're thinking about doing. But then also when they filmed the finale, they didn't know if it was gonna be renewed or not. So I was like, I knew that it wasn't gonna be like cliffhangery because they couldn't do that. They couldn't afford to do that. So I was very curious going into the finale tonight. So now that the finale's over, I still really don't know what to think. I don't even know if I'm gonna watch it. So we find out that there's a dad and his little girl in what looks like the Enchanted Forest, and some major power is about to come about and possibly kill the dad, and the dad gives the little girl one of the storybooks and tells her to run, and then he goes to face the evil thing. And I thought it was something in the past, but then we find out at the very end of the episode that the dad was an older Henry and the kid is his daughter, and she comes up to his door and says, "I'm your daughter, your family is in trouble." And he's like, "What?" So it's very, very similar to how the show started with Emma and little Henry. And I really just, I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, what are they gonna do? So is this little girl that we don't know her name, it's basically gonna be like a repeat of the show, and plus we've got characters like Regina, which I could see fitting because Regina is one of Henry's moms, so it makes sense. We've got Gold, who's Henry's grandfather, but like they're not close because Gold's an asshole. And I was kind of hoping he would die in the finale, to be completely honest, because I really hate him. We have Hook still, I think, unless Colin O'Donoghue announces that he's leaving, because I really don't understand how his character is going to make sense in the show. And then we have Zelina, who can, you know, maybe her and Regina kind of just decided to buddy up and be sisterly life buddies, since both of the loves of their lives are dead. Maybe they just decided to live out the rest of their days together, support each other as sisters. I don't know, maybe. But I don't see a lot of potential there, and I'm kind of bummed that it's even gonna happen. I really liked the finale other than those parts. I really wish this had just been the series finale. They would have just decided to cancel it, because if you remove those parts of the show, it was a pretty solid finale. I mean, I'm not gonna pretend like Once Upon a Time is as good as it used to be in the first like 3 seasons, but there was still a lot of potential there, and I still really enjoyed it, and I liked how it really painted a picture of a happy ending. Everybody really did get their happily ever after. It was just really, really hard to get there. Even Gold and Belle got their son back in baby form. They actually get to go back and raise him, which is kind of weird, but also I was happy to see that. And ultimately Gold did make the right decision, and I feel like since he didn't die like I kind of wanted him to for whatever reason, I feel like he and Belle might actually be happy. But then Belle's not going to be in the new season, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to think. Are they going to make Gideon a main character too, since it's so far in the future? I mean, baby Gideon would be semi-grown. I don't know how old Henry is supposed to be now. I don't know. The whole thing is just really weird. I really just want to I want to talk to somebody, but I don't really know of anyone who watches this show currently. A lot of my friends and I would watch it back in college, but I think they stopped watching it. And my mom used to watch it, but she stopped watching it. Basically everyone I know that used to watch the show stopped watching it, except for me. So I have no one to talk to about it. And so I wanted to make a video and see if maybe some of y'all wanted to talk about it. Maybe, perhaps. So I need to talk to somebody about the show. I think I've gotten it all off of my chest now, and I really, really hope that my washing machine wasn't too loud during this video and you could hear me okay. I'm sorry the lighting's horrible, but like I said, it's really late and I have all of the lights on in my apartment, and this is what it looks like. So that's just how it is, I guess. So please talk to me in the comments. I really, really need to talk to somebody about this. Let me know what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and we'll go back to your regularly scheduled programming from here on out. Thanks for listening to me rant. I just needed to get it off my chest, and I will see you guys next time with another video.